Well, Jesus. Hold on. There we go. So I fixed the mic problem. Apparently the sensitivity cranked all the way up when I accidentally knocked it over yesterday, but should be fixed now. Now I shouldn't be able to sound like a raging lunatic that's static it. So welcome back to Amnesia, and welcome back, everyone, to... no, just joking, it's right there. Key to Freedom. Mr. Wilkerson, the headmaster of Darwin Institute for Misbehaved Youngsters, has presented me a challenge. In response to my most recent efforts to escape, he promises me that if I accept and complete the task, he will allow me to leave the Institute. All I need to do is find a key that will unlock a safe deposit box located at the local bank. The key, of course, is situated in the old mansion. He won't tell me why the place has been sealed off and abandoned or how I will be getting inside. But one thing's for sure, I won't let this opportunity pass me by. This is one of my favorite custom stories of all time. It's so good. This is probably easily top 10, maybe top 5 custom stories ever made. I still think Amadeus is the best one ever made. And to note about fleeing Brandenburg, I hate it. I hate it. The fact that there's 2 soft locks in that fucking custom story utterly ruins it for me. Sorry. All right, so we start with nothing. I should take a look at what Mr. Wilkerson's notes. I think I may have put them somewhere in my journal. All right, young man. You want out of Darwin Institute, and I want that key. So you're going to have to follow my instructions explicitly if we're both going to get what we want. I sent you out here to do exactly the thing that you're good at, breaking in and out of a complex. My men may have prevented you from escaping Darwin Institute, but there is no one stopping you now from breaking into Ashbury Manor. That should make things easier for you. So go ahead, break into this abandoned mansion, find the key, and I will give you your freedom. Seems rather straightforward. It's locked. Yeah, what to do, I wonder? Oopsie! Oh, that was the easy part. It's like playing this all over again. Locked. Has to be another way inside. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity slowly drains. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light. I can see a lantern from here, but I'm unable to reach it. Not with that goddamn attitude. Locked. Let's see what we got over here. And the more I thought about it after yesterday's fiasco, I decided I don't think I'm ever going to play Fleeing from Brandenburg again. If he somehow magically updates the game again, I'll give it another chance, but no. The weird thing is that when I watched someone else's playthrough, they were able to go back to the northern prison. No, they were able to go from northern prison back to the cistern. So I don't know why the fuck he changed that in a newer version. So, Thinker pose. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got to work with. So that doesn't work. Oh, I get it. Clever. Again, this is why it's so nice to play this for the first time in so long. You son of a bitch. Bro, I'm getting trolled. We just started. I'm getting trolled, man. There's no way. Like my brother from another mother. Beautiful. All right. So it has some oil in it already. Excellent, excellent. We love that. We love that. Machine parts. Oh, hey, sexy. Laudanum. I do like how items are actually glowing. That is a very nice touch. I feel like it should have been a thing in the base game. Now that I think about it, like they could have just this is not the key that Mr. Wilkinson asked me to find, but it may help me reach my goal. It is not here though. I think I should take this key. It might work on another door. Wise. Very fucking wise. I love that. I love it when keys are used for more than one door. He's right there. He's just standing there menacingly. It's fine. He's not going to be following me. Everything's going to be A-okay. Is there something behind that shelf? Guess not. Always remember, when you get stuck, check your notes and mementos. It may help you on your quest. Oh, I like how it puts it away automatically too. That's nice. I made it inside. I should now read more of Mr. Wilkinson's notes for further instructions. Once you make it inside, try and find your way to the entrance hall. There you will find the elevator. You might also notice that the mansion has some well-lit rooms. We don't know who's responsible for lighting the candles throughout the mansion, but if there's someone still living here, then there is a small chance that the elevator will be operational. If not, then you will have to find a way to power it. You're a smart boy. I'm sure you can figure it out. Honestly, I really like this. Like this honestly, this could be like a DLC, Amnesia DLC, because of how well written it is and how well the scripts are. They feel very frictional games. Memory. This might collapse if I'm not careful. I wonder if this leads to the basement. It does indeed lead to the basement, and we're not going there yet. Okay, so here's the elevator. The generator could be in the basement, but the stairs are out. I can't get to the basement because the stairways collapsed. I need to find something that can help me climb down. Looks like we're gonna have to find some rope. That's a very nice loading screen, by the way. Let me check. You actually see... Yes, you can. I remember back in the day, in early days of people's recording, when the loading screen would just freeze on the first frame. And it would... But everyone else could see it animated. Oh my god, that lightning is so well made. I like you. Whoa. What was that sound? Oh, why, thank you. Thank you, good sir. This is not the key that Mr. Wilkinson asked me to find, but it may help me reach my goal. As you were. Sorry. Hang on. Put the chat back up. There we go. Painting of Lord Gregory III, father of Lydia and Gregory IV. No, that's Alexander, and he's a piece of shit.
27th October, 1878. The household appears to be under tremendous strain. The sudden illness of Lord Gregory Harrington IV appears to be taking its toll on everyone, especially Madame Lydia. She seems drained and exhausted. The severity of Lord Gregory's pneumonia concerns her night and day. I think she has observed the same thing I have. Lord Gregory is afraid of losing more than just his life. Neither him nor young Madame Lydia have any posterity to inherit Ashbury Manor, with all its estates and wealth. Nevertheless, we are all exerting ourselves to make sure matters run smoothly. The servants are frantically trying to keep things in order, while Lord Gregory's advisors are taking care of county matters. Oh, how I miss the days when their father headed this household. Nothing was at stake, and everything seemed perfect. I certainly took that time of my life for granted.
Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Watch out behind you. I pulled a lever that was hidden behind a painting. It seems to have unlocked something nearby. There's nothing behind me. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god, it's an ugly old man! No, I'm joking. Just fucking with you guys. Well, cheese tits. How's it going, tat ass? Oh, cheese it. Piss and oh, hello. A knife for cutting cheese. Sir, that's a dagger. Hey, yo, what's bro looking at? He tried. Graveyard shift? Hell yeah. What if I use the knife here? That works, and ooh, got a key. Good enough. We got a knife that cuts cheese. So we can cheese the game right now? Technically, yes, if I can find a way to get out of bounds. Okay, we can't use it on that door. Excellent. Eh. That door's still locked. That's also locked. Interesting painting. Also locked. Finally, a room I can enter. It's a bedroom. Time to loot the place.
October 1878. It is with a heavy heart that I pen these words. Lord Gregory Harrington IV has passed away. The physicians said that his added stress about Ashbury Manor accelerated his death. Why do men cling so tenaciously to their earthly cares and possessions?
Good voice acting, by the way.
Lydia's grief is deep, though I cannot imagine what her state would be without her dear friend Peter. He has been a great source of comfort.
Yeah, friend.
Life will be challenging for Madame Lydia now as the inheritance has fallen to her. She will be instated as the Duchess of the county and owner of Ashbury Manor. This evening, after most of the matters of the Duke's death were attended to, Madame Lydia held a meeting with several of the best engineers and architects in the county. I found this rather peculiar. Heaven only knows what she has planned.
If I recall correctly, this DLC, this custom story does not have any... Oh, hello. There's no, I don't think there's any tinder boxes. I swear to God, man. Come on. Hello. Well, we found the rope. Ooh, and a key. That's not Scheherazade. Ooh. Doink. Okay, I take back. I rescind my previous statement. There are tinder boxes. Oh wait, I have the key. Charming. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let's stop staring at the old man. No, not like this. Oh, God. God, my sanity's going bye-bye, and... Spank you. Let's get the fuck out of here. Wait, now I'm starting to remember. That shadow guy's gonna show up like... I think like a dozen times throughout the custom story. Alright. At least you won't be able to get Surely nothing bad will happen. Alright, we're feeling a lot better. Hopefully my sanity is crystal clear. Ba, 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 ba. Oops, I think I may have dropped the knife on the way down. You fucking fat bastard! God damn it! Well, at least he didn't drop the fucking lantern.
To all employees of the Ashbury Manor wine cellar, as most of you know, there are rumours of a strange, unseen being roaming around the cellar. I would like to declare that these rumours are true. I understand that most, if not all of you, may no longer desire to work here. Please trust me when I say that there is nothing to fear. The being has and will cause no harm to anyone. It commonly opens and closes doors, and on rare occasion it pushes over 1 or 2 barrels. Its footsteps have also been heard around the cellar. Please note that I have brought this matter before Duke Harrington. He has ordered that work in the cellar continues as normal. We cannot let our wine production be slowed. Douglas Atkins, Cellar Overseer.
Okay, so there's something in here that just... It's just a shits and giggles creature. Got it. I'm already running low on it. And low on oil. Hey, homie, you wouldn't have to have any extra oil on you, would you? Yes? No? Maybe so? Well, I'm about to take that as a no. This is well lit. Oh, no.
November 1878. Since the passing of Duke Gregory Harrington IV, several of the cellar workers have left. Many of them believe that there is no reason to continue working here, especially with that unseen being roaming around. I fear that I too may have to seek alternative employment. There are more pressing matters around Ashbury Manor as well that need attending to. There is talk of a ghost roaming the upper rooms of the manor, and many, including myself, believe that it is the ghost of the Duke. Hence, wine production is no longer a priority here. The health of Madame Lydia has not improved. Regardless, she seems to be the only one holding things together around here. Although, I think she may even tell us to abandon the wine production altogether. These are strange times for us here. Our future is uncertain. I must mention, though, if it wasn't for Madame Lydia, heaven only knows what would become of this manor.
These are some big fucking caskets you got here, man. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, who in the fucking hell in this world makes caskets this big? 'Cause I want some of that. Like, deadass, one of these caskets alone is enough to keep me happy for the rest of my life in terms of wine. Oh no. It's gonna chase after me, isn't it? Oh, he's using a cairn, but it's docile. It's just being silly. He's not gonna hurt me. I'm not going near that thing. Oh, come on. You don't have to be so rude. He means no harm.
5th November 1878. Yesterday, Madame Lydia ordered the stoppage of wine production. The cellar will now be closed. It seems as though my concerns of unemployment have been realized. Most of the men spent yesterday packing things away. Only Harold and I are left now, finalizing the closure. I have a spare moment to write in here while I wait for Harold to fetch a pulley to aid us in our box stacking. Once that is completed, I will remain to check that everything is in order and then lock up. He's been gone for an unusually long time now. I must make mention of the unseen being. While waiting for Harold, I decided to check on a few things in the kitchen. I noticed the bean following me. That is something it has never done before. Even when I moved on to another room, it was still following me. I'm starting to grow uneasy about this being. I pray that once I have locked up, it does not follow me home.
Oh, oil. Alrighty, what do we got to work with? Oh, perfect. Interesting. What's over here? Hold on. Wait a minute. Why is there a blue light there? Hang on a sec. There's nothing here. Okay, moving on. Oops. I beg your pardon? Okay. I like how it actually pools around here. It's actually a nice little touch. I guess we can go back. Or not. Okay. Am I dumb? Huh. I'm missing something. Oh, I see. Boy, dumbass. I need a barrel or something. That's why there's glowing spots. Oh, the crowbar. We're gonna jam this sucker. Easy. Brilliant.
I fear greatly for my life. It seems as though I have angered the unseen being here in the cellar. Earlier on, I went to go and look for Harold because he had not returned with the pulley. I was stopped at the staircase by the being. It was growling at me, something else it had never done before. I tried to make a break for the staircase, but the being knocked me over. It then went into a frenzy and broke the supporting beam, causing the collapse of the entire staircase. In my hysteria, I ran to the engine room and locked myself in. And here I am, alone. My pen and paper are my only comfort. Perhaps that monster of a being will get tired of waiting and move on to the other parts of the cellar. I may then be able to get out through the back door.
This is a friendly note to the so-called operators of this machinery. This is the last time I will repair the gear levers as a result of your incompetence. Make sure when starting up the machinery, pull the levers in the right order and position as noted in the electric generator manual. On the chance that one of you will mess things up, which I am certain you will, I have painstakingly installed a failsafe that will automatically shift the gears into their neutral positions. And please make sure there's enough coal in the furnace. Always check with Andy on the chance that you run low on the coal. Asking the cook to use some of his is not the way to go about it. Robert Kane, senior mechanic. All right, well, I guess this is gonna be a guessing game. You think you need more coal? My brother in Christ, we don't have any more. Well, I can't do anything about this, so I guess we're gonna go find some coal and probably be chased by the monster.
Superb.
No. Fresh meat. Why is there a fire here? Oh, oil. Oh, soda. Oh, shiny. Oh, hey, sexy. What's up? I'm in the tub. We're gonna call that thing Bob. Don't worry, Bob can't hurt me. That... Wasn't that the way we went before? Oh well. You don't think Tall, Dark, and Scary is right behind this door, right? I think it does show up randomly out of the corner of your eye from time to time. That should be enough. All right. Is this annoying? Yes, but at least. I'd love to see the workings of this machine. God damn it. It was a 50-50. Nice. Good news, we got the elevator running. It's now time for us to get on out. I hope Bob isn't mad. I think we should leave. Now is an excellent time for us to run. Bob ain't happy. Bob, I don't suppose we can talk about this. Bye, Bob. Lurking, homie. Thanks, John. Thanks for the lurk. I think Bob is angry. Now, I could go over there, but what about what's over here, though, is the question. Nothing, because I can't fucking open it. Okay. I'll just kindly go fuck myself. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. That's valid. That is valid. Speaking of valid, I'm gonna randomly pick a flavor of hard Mountain Dew. And I got pineapple. Pineapple's pretty good. It's just a crappy chemical aftertaste that sucks. Ugh. It's a good pineapple flavor, but it's a terrible chemical aftertaste. I should read more of Mr. Wilkinson's instructions. If you're wondering as to where the elevator has taken you, you are now underground. This is the foundation of the entire Ashbury estate. But instead of it being a solid foundation, as you can see, columns, walls, and ceilings have been built into it. I must admit, Lord Gregory Harrington I was a very creative man. What you need to do is find 4 crystal balls in the center of this part of the inner foundation. Once you find them, move on to my next note of instructions. Bed. Alright, so I do remember this. There is going to be an enemy that spawns here at some point. Okay. Oh, yes, we have a ladder. It died. Okay. That's locked. Yeah, we are gonna need this ladder, though. I'll just leave the ladder here. Perfect. And is that the Maltese Falcon? Sorry, that's an old, that really shows my age. Well, not really. I'm actually much younger than that. But yes, I have seen the... Oh my god, you broke it. Oh, 2 keys. These are not the keys that Mr. Wilkinson asked me to find, but it may help me reach my goal. Hey. Huh. Alright. Alright. Man. You shitting me? Look at him. He's right there. Look at the fucking rat. Well, I found the crystal balls. I should continue reading Mr. Wilkinson's notes. These crystal balls are part of an elaborate locking device. You may have noticed that the pieces have been cut out. You need to find these crystal shards in order to get the device to unlock a secret hatch. But be careful. Do not place the wrong shard in a crystal ball. It will be impossible to get it out due to a lack of leverage and surface friction. Each shard fits perfectly into each crystal ball, even if it's the wrong shard. One of the shards should be nearby. The rest are scattered throughout the estate. You'll need to explore and hunt for them. But fear not, if you spot a statue of an eagle, just like the one by the crystal balls, there should be a shard hidden within 20 feet of that statue. So basically within dick length. Got it. Good to know. Forehead. No. No, I'm good. I'm good. So if you see this burb anywhere, then we know that there's a shard nearby. You shitting me, my G? To John McKay. For the next 2 days, I'll be helping Mr. Atkins with the packing and closing of the wine cellar, so I'll need you to look after things while I'm away. During my absence, Mr. Kane may need you to unlock this power switch. In the storeroom, on the top of the tallest shelf, there's a vase. Inside it, you will find 2 keys, one for the switch, the other for the tower upstairs. If you need anything else, I'll be in the cellar. Harold. Well, I got good news. I has key. It doesn't fit, but I has key. Oh, hell yeah. And don't worry about that shit, McNugget. Yeah, don't worry about Farfix shitter over there. We don't care. I don't think he despawns either, so fuck him. Oh, no, he does despawn. Okay. All right. Okay. Good news is that we now get to go back up. Yes, believe it or not, there's a functioning up and down elevator in an Amnesia custom story. Used very well. I need to find 4 crystal shards. They're scattered throughout the estate. There should be one within 20 feet of an eagle statue. We also have the key that unlocks the door to the tower. The door may be in the entrance hall. This is not the key. This is not the way. Do you know the way? He doesn't know the way. Dude, the Uganda Knuckles meme is so good. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, that's not it either. Again, I will have to kindly go fuck myself. Thank you, scary female breathing. See, like, this should be the standard of making the most basic of custom stories. And this is not a basic one either. This is just, like, this is very good. It's nothing over the top. It doesn't do extended stay. It's not some super elaborate story. It's very simple, straightforward. It's just, hey, some fucking cranky guy wants you to break into some old place that he used to be at for some reason, and just get a key. That's it. Everything else is lore. That's it. That's the long and the short. Anyway, moving on. John McKay, concerning the locking machine. As I have told you before, in order to unlock the large door in the entrance hall that leads to the dining hall, you'll have to push each button equal to the amount of size that corresponds to the shape has. For an example, triangle equals 3 pushes of the button. When this is done right, the shape's corresponding light will turn red. Your goal is to activate each light in a certain order. Do it incorrectly and the machine will shut down and you'll have to start all over. Of course, you should already know the combination. I've already given it to you, but if you've forgotten it, then you'll just have to figure it out on your own through trial and error. Penis. Also, one of the cell bars that protects the locking machine is damaged and can be easily broken into. Please get Harold to repair it. Robert Kane. You mean this one? Should I first explore the tower, or go back down and explore the dining hall that has now been unlocked? I say we continue with the tower for right now. Yeah, check out the tower first, because we do have the key to it. Well, we did, at least. The nice thing about this custom story also is that it's not constant scares. Like, it's very periodic with the horror elements, and I love that. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, bro, what? Oh, I love that so much. I love that so much. Oh, I love it. That's good shit right there. I'm actually shocked that Markiplier never played this. Actually, I'm gonna check real quick. Sorry. When did this come out? Key to Freedom. Maybe Markiplier did play it. Oh no, he did play it. He did. Oh, it was a live stream, that's why. So it's not public. Anyway, but when was this released? It was released in 2013? Damn. So the original version was released in 2013. Then the earliest version we can download is version 1.26, which is the full version. And the latest version is way back from 2015. However, they have done translation patches. The most recent one being from 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago for Turkish. God damn! That's some good shit. But yeah, this and Amadeus are just perfection. The only complaint I have about Amadeus is at the very end where you're being chased. I think the creature is slightly too fast. It's the same issue I have with playing yesterday when I did Amnesia on hard mode. When you're at the end, in the inner sanctum, your sanity drains way too fast. It's a minor complaint though, at the end of the day. It's a very minor complaint, but it is one worth talking about. Can't go out there. Use statues each facing a different direction. Ah! Whoa! No! Hold on, I'll put it back up. I'm putting it back. I'm putting it back. Look, hold on. I'm putting it back. I'm putting it back. There. Okay. I did good. No, they don't care. But we did find the second of 4 shards. Oh, that tinderbox. Oh my god, I know. I fairly remember this part. This is a horror part. It's very good. It's a very good horror part.
August 1882. Today the architects and engineers finished their work in Ashbury Manor. Several years have passed since they began. This morning, Madame Lydia told me about the work that had been done. Some secret rooms hidden by complex mechanisms have been built into the manor. I was not told about what exactly these rooms were for. I suspect that Madame Lydia has some things she desires to be hidden. One of my fellow servants mentioned today how pleased they are with how affairs are being run in the county. It seems that Madame Lydia has proved to be a fine duchess. I attribute that to Peter. Many of us in the manor believe that when Madame Lydia comes of age, she will marry Peter. Perhaps then there will be posterity who will inherit Ashbury Manor. That would please me greatly, although it may not be in my day.
All right. Ooh. I'm so glad I don't remember much about this. I know the ending. I remember the ending, but I don't remember anything else. God, it's so nice to not remember everything. Ooh, Got a drill. That got that. Cute. By the way, I cannot pull out my lantern. Oh, this is so good. Get me the fuck out of here! Okay. Well, we're done with the tower. However, we can go to the dining hall now. We did unlock it, but I'm not sure where it is. It's not this. It could be right there, so let's see if we can give that a shot. It's this way. If I remember correctly, I think this is the one also where we can go outside and there's like a certain pattern. You have to walk through a certain area. It's either this or it's another one. It might, I think it is. No, I think it is this one.
9th January 1883. There is an element of fear creeping into the manor. Every servant is uneasy. Strange phenomena as well as ghost sightings have been reported in the upper rooms. All these years of rumor and speculation have ended. Madame Lydia, including myself, believe that it is the ghost of the late Duke Gregory IV. Although Madame Lydia, surprisingly, does not seem too concerned about it. It is strange to relate how this ghostly activity increased soon after she had her left arm amputated. The amputation seems to have helped little to stop the infection from spreading. Peter is hopeful, though. He seems very fond of Madame Lydia, despite her having lost her arm.
And go there. There was another custom story that had a lot of puzzles going around. Similar in fashion to this one. That's a big freaking door, man. It's a really big door. I love that. That's good. That's a good jump scare. I like that. That's good. It's cheap, but I love it. Oh, God, I love people who are creative. That was funny. You guys got a whole freaking cathedral in here? I do like also how it's not pitch black everywhere. Like, calm down, Simba. Calm your tits. Animals. Excuse me. Within 20 feet, you say? Wait a minute. Boingo, boingo. Oh yeah, is this the one where Farfetch Shitter could bust out that door? I think this is the one where Farfetch Shitter busts down that door, right? Oh, I was wrong. I'm thinking of another custom story then. I cannot close that door. That's bad. So we're just gonna... I was using Justine, I see you over there.
24th April, 1883. In 2 days, we leave Ashbury Manor. This morning, the local government tried to hold another meeting. Yet again, it was interrupted by the ghost. But this time, things got out of hand. The meeting had barely commenced when tables, chairs, and legal documents started flying across the room. Everyone fled in terror, including some of the servants. A quick decision was made by the local government to abandon the manor and dissolve our county into another. All who remain here this evening are those of us who are very reluctant to leave, even with all these strange things happening. We have no choice, though. There is nothing for us here anymore. If only Madame Lydia was still with us. Her amputation merely slowed the process of her death. The infection had spread too much.
One second, hang on. Sorry. Texting someone. All right. Okay. Angel of Death. In darkness of the night, I spied him in a tree. Sat, I froze by the sight. He was looking at me. The summer's heat became a chill. The angel of death at his kill. My heart skipped with fright. Blinked my eye to better see. Glanced back with all my might. Parted he made company. My chest was quickly pounding still. The angel at his kill. Is that haiku? I did rise and take flight. The fear made me flee from darkness into light, to free captivity. Unbinding my soul from his will, the angel of death at his kill. Many years since that night, gazed I on that brazen bee. Memories of still in sight, fears of my slavery. Existence of him makes me ill. The angel of death at his kill. I think there's another switch somewhere here in the study. Well, if I take a guess, it probably has to do with this purple one. Woo, baby! Hello, hello. But before we do that, let's take a little gander around. Take a little look-see, and those are big ass sensors. I'm not looking up a guide or anything. Sorry, I'm just chatting it up with someone. I'm just chatting with someone on Discord. It's a very interesting conversation we're having. All right. I don't see anything else. I guess it's a good thing we leave. This is actually a really well-designed library. Very well-designed. Oh, that is clever. I like that. Uh-oh. I think we should leave. No, no, no. No! No, 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 please. Well, we lost our lantern. Big Sag. What's up, Ted Ass? I'm back, Brave Star. Amnesia SR, when? SR? What the heck is Amnesia SR? Oh, speed run. Probably never. It's daylight? I've been here all night? Of course. Of course. I can't have anything nice. I don't have a lantern. I got nothing. God has forsaken me. We're still missing one shard. We did unlock that door, but I don't know where it is. Unless we can go this way? Okay. Oh, so it is this way. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, fun fact. I still can't fucking cancel my goddamn Game Pass Ultimate. Yeah, I still can't cancel it. The fucking site still crashes. I just want to dumb it down to the most basic one at this point, because here's the thing though. The reason I got Ultimate is because many times I would actually, one, I would play online, two, I would play a lot of Game Pass games, and I would buy a lot of games that were on Game Pass for the discount. But because all that shit is now down the shitter because Microsoft is, I don't know, fucking retarded now? Or something? I don't know. I still think it's politically motivated also as well.
25th April, 1883. It is my last day here. I have spent most of my time getting the upper rooms in order. Everyone else has left, but I could not bear leaving the rooms of Lord Gregory and Madame Lydia in the state they were in. Oh, how I miss those two. I had an odd experience today. This afternoon, as I was leaving the lounge, I was startled by one of the suits of armor that had somehow moved to the center of the hallway. It was holding out a note, which I cautiously retrieved. The note is addressed to Peter. It was then that I noticed the suit of armor was missing its left arm. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I shall pay a visit to Peter tomorrow after I have left the manor, and give him the note. It seems quite important.
Got a rusty key. Okay, yeah, so I remember this room, yeah. Over there's where we go outside. It's gonna have that thing where we go outside. I'm a dumbass. Why didn't I just fucking try the key on this door? Okay, good, it didn't work. If it did work, I am a dumbass. I just got lucky. It's not even locked. Boy, am I stupid. Okay. Yeah, it does lead outside. Okay, so this part's cool. This part's fucking cool. Why does it look like one of the face of the enemies from Alice Madness Returns? Oh yeah, by the way, rip EA, because Saudi Arabia's gonna fucking rape that thing in the ass. EA's dead. Oh my god. Should I even be going out this far? Maybe I should read more of Mr. Wilkinson's instructions. When I was younger, I could not do what you're doing for me right now. I came from a strict family and I was on a tight leash when I was growing up. I see that your father treats you the same way, which probably explains why he sent you to Darwin Institute for misbehaved youngsters. I understand your frustration. I too had to do things and act in ways that were demanding of my father. But by the time he passed away at a ripe old age, I too had aged quite a bit and was not fit enough to hop over a fence or break into the manor myself. Time was not merciful to me. So I do appreciate what you are doing for me, even though you're probably only doing this for yourself. By the way, I should also mention that the cemetery is also technically part of the estate, even though it has been used by the locals in the past. Keep an eye out for an eagle statue. Okay, so this part, this entire section's awesome. It's pretty goddamn good. Yep, it is this one. Okay, my memory did serve me right. Yeah. A brilliant way of using a bridge. Excellent, excellent. Love it. Yeah, so we're basically going to the local cemetery. If I'm not mistaken, it should do the thing where it goes up a hill. This is a warning. For your own safety, do not enter the cemetery at night unless you have a source of light. Jeremy the Graveyard. Jeremy the Gravekeeper. I'm fucking losing my mind. Okay, yeah, it is. It is. We're fine, don't worry.
November 1878. This is my 4th day here as the new gravekeeper. Finally, a comfortable career. No more hard construction work, no more heavy lifting, and most importantly, no more garbage collecting.
Facts.
My responsibilities are fairly trivial, like trimming the bushes and showing people to their deceased loved ones. In fact, the hardest thing about this job is when I'm occasionally required to dig a hole in preparation for a new grave. But that's not why I've decided to start writing in my new journal. No, the Duchess herself, Madame Lydia, came over to visit me. She asked me if I could find her a spot for a new gravesite. She even supplied her own coffin and tombstone. A stunning tombstone, I must say. A well-crafted cross with a brilliant carving of an eagle. I asked her who it was for, but she said it was for no one. After I have helped her with finding a suitable location and her men have placed the tombstone and buried the coffin, she just left. That's it. Went back into her mansion.
So we gotta find a grave with a cross on it.
26 November 1878. Boy, do I have an interesting story to tell. This morning, a couple of men brought in a body of Harold Donnelly. I was told that he, would you believe it, was found in the attic right above Madame Lydia's bedroom. They found him all tied up in rope whilst hanging upside down. Apparently, the reason why the body was found in the first place was because Lydia herself complained about a stench in her room. I also heard another rumor that she used to keep rope next to her bed that she used for outdoor activity and games. But one day she couldn't find her beloved rope. But now, here it is, wrapped around the constricted body of Harold. Is there a murderer in our midst? Well, I'm now left to clean up the mess. Unfortunately, Harold's family couldn't afford a coffin or a tombstone. But you know what? I'm going to be a good Samaritan this time. There is that empty coffin that Madame Lydia buried here. Apparently, the coffin only holds a small glass shard. I could just push it aside. There's plenty room for a body.
Why? Why would you do that?
13th of April, 1893. I am shaking even as I write. Where to begin? Earlier this evening, on my way back to my house, I noticed that much of the cemetery has been disturbed. Someone has broken down a few of the trees and shrubbery, and 3 tombstones have fallen over. I continued exploring the cemetery, and to my dismay, I discovered the grave of Harold has been robbed, or at least that's what I thought. I opened the coffin, and to my horror, the body was gone. The glass shard was still in it though. I noticed some tracks leading out of the cemetery. It seemed to be headed towards Ashbury Manor. I decided to follow them, and when I approached the river, I saw the decomposed body of Harold limping towards the mansion. It was hideous and frightening. So much so that I froze and just stood there like a petrified coward. It was foolish of me, but fortunately the beast disappeared and I ran back to the cemetery. This grave was tainted, but I was too afraid to do anything about it. I decided to close the coffin and bury it again.
Okay, so that creature is Harold that we saw earlier. And is roaming around the place. You just couldn't give me a thing, huh? I pick up shovel. Penis. We do have boards here that we're gonna need. We need to go that way. All right, perfect. What I like most about this cut story is that it's about the same length as Justine. Oh, this game's funny. It's time for us to go. All right. We're actually almost done with this, too. We just have to go downstairs now. God, I love this game. Hmm? Oh, shit. Please don't show up. Wait a minute. I love you. And no, that was not there before. Let's put the thing in the things. That thing there. This thing here. And this thing here. Alright, so there's a thing over there. I got some sanity back. I should have grabbed the fucking ladder first. Did it? Oh, it always goes back here. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. It's too short. Why'd you suck my dick? Anyway, we gotta go find another part of the ladder. We still have this hammer. Could the hammer open this door? Because we need to find another piece of the ladder. Fuck! Alright. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. We're at the end, basically. Oh. This can work. How much oil do I have? Not much. No. All right. Can I help you?
My dearest Peter, I hope you have found this letter sooner than later. Under the Bible is the key to the bank's safe deposit box, number 217. In it is my last will and testament. It states that you, Peter T. Wilkinson, will inherit Ashbury Manor, along with all its wealth and estates. My brother had no knowledge of this before he died. He always felt that the estate should remain in the family. But, for obvious reasons, that cannot happen anymore. For quite some time now, I have been searching for a successor. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the obvious. You were the only one that was truly there for me. All those years you have helped me through the hard times. But more importantly, you were there during the good times, when everyone thought that I didn't need anyone, when the future of Ashbury Manor wasn't in jeopardy. That is why I have hidden this key completely out of sight, to prevent other, more determined men from taking the estate from us. That will not happen. My brother will make sure of that. But I fear he may try to stop even you from taking Ashbury Manor from the Harrington family, even in death. However, once the estate is now yours, all will be right again. My heart sorrows when I think that our lives could have been different if circumstances allowed. But knowing that you still live and have a full life ahead of you, I hope to improve it by giving all that I have. This is my last gift to you. Be well, my love. Yours truly, Lydia.
The Bibble, huh? Yeah, so, Peter and Mr. Wilkinson are the same person. We got the key! Now let's get the fuck out of... Let's go. Your mother. Later, Harold. I'll bring him out of this place. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Nope. What the hell you are, bitch? Harold, can we talk about this like civilized human being? Oh, fuck my ass. Bye, Harold. We did it. That's Augusta's story. We did it. Oh, that was so good. Woo!
Dear traveler, I do not know who you are, or even how old you are, but judging from your actions, there's no doubt in my mind that Peter Wilkinson had sent you to retrieve the key.
Well, yeah.
You knew exactly where to look, and only Peter knew its true location. I pray that you are successful in your quest. I would also be grateful if you could give him the letter you found that was intended for him. Now that the estate will become his, all will return back to normal. All paranormal activity will disappear now that the estate no longer belongs to the Harrington family. The ghost, my brother, will no longer have that anchor to keep him here. And I, too, will finally move on to the realm that awaits us. I could not bear to leave Gregory behind in the maddened state that he was. But now it is finally over, thanks to you, my young brave venturer, my hero, my key to freedom. Sincerely, Duchess Lydia Harrington.
It's so good, dude. Like, this is such a good custom story. Like, this is a standard, the standard for any custom story. Christopher Gold, like, this is perfection. Absolute perfection. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Standards. Perfectly executed, perfectly tested. No bugs, nothing. There's not a bad thing to say about this. Oh, I love it. It's a 10 out of 10. I don't know what I gave it before, but this is a 10 out of 10.